Hello guys, in this video I'll be showcasing the Toontorial that I've been working on for downtown Toontown. Now keep in mind that I'm the only one coding all of this from scratch, so it's gonna look a little messy, especially because it's not even done yet. It's more of like an alpha than it is even close to being a beta yet. So anyway, let's jump right into it. I guess we'll start by making our toon here real quick. You guys have already seen this a million times. I'm gonna go with a duck this time. There's Blue Duck, just like my real toon. Make him tall. You can see I've been working on the animations a little bit. He's breathing a little fast here, but oh well, it's just even player. And now we can finish. Okay, so now that we made our toon, we are now in the Toontorial area, which I've been telling you about. So, so far it's not done yet, like I said, but it's going to show us the basics of what of how to play the game. You know, cog fighting, you know, moving around, and the basics for mini games and other things like flying the rocket, which, as you know, is actually a part of the game. So let's start by talking to Tutorial Tom. Hey there, I'm Tutorial Tom. Welcome to downtown Toontown. The outskirts of Toontown, that is. At the moment, we're just outside of the city limits. It could take a while to walk from here, so I brought us other options, which we'll get to soon. But first, and now I'm just going to interject right here real quick. So you'll notice that it's just going to be the same clip of dialogue for him the entire time. That's because, and you'll notice that cogs actually have several different clips of dialogue. Because I actually wrote a dialogue system which looks for punctuation in the string of text that they're going to speak to us, and it will play a certain sound from an array of sounds that correlates to the punctuation of their dialogue. I only did this for cogs so far. Toons don't actually have this, but you know, that's something that I'm going to have to implement for toons next. So we can click the next arrow. As you know, the cogs are evil robots that want to turn our happy, toony town into a boring, dark, money-making city. You know, I'm going to add like little visuals and stuff at some point. I haven't gotten to that yet, but you'll see in a second. After this, you know, the cogs have to be stopped. They're even stronger now that they've found their own planet. Sorry, I had a little bit of a stroke there. Hey, look, there's a cog down there. What's he doing this far from town? So you notice the camera kind of pans up path a little bit. It shows Flunky walking around, you know, as there should be to teach us how to fight cogs. Now, this is actually part of an event system which I've incorporated into the dialogue, and it will actually, which allows us to toggle animations and enable and disable objects. I've also done the same thing for cog battles, so, you know, it'll be an easy tool for me to quickly create entire boss battles using this. You know, without having to write large amounts of special code for each tiny little cutscene, I can just reuse the one or two battle system, you know, events or whatever that I wrote then, and just repurpose it for a bunch of other things, and that's good. So anyway, let's continue. Quick, go down the path and stop him using your gags. What's that? You have no gags? Well, here. Fortunately, cogs can't take a joke, so you'll want to throw these cupcakes at him. He won't suspect it. Now, of course, I'm gonna toggle an animation right about here and maybe show Tutorial Tom handing us some cupcakes or whatever, but I haven't done that yet. Like I said, it's still kind of an alpha. This is just kind of the core of what the tutorial will be like. So he said, good luck. Of course, you can see it's just the same clip over and over again. It gets a little repetitive, but you know. Anyways, we just got out of the dialogue with him, so let's walk down. I might actually make him look at us while we're fighting, because right now he's just looking down the path. Whatever. So here we are. We've got our little flunky right here. Let's engage him in battle now, right? So, as you can see, I've got the battle system all working from my previous video. I've actually had somebody draw these cupcakes for me, who will be drawing all of my gags. Their name is Faith Fracas. You can find them on their YouTube channel, which I'll link in the description. So anyway, let's throw our cupcake that we were given at the cog. With our, you know, the subpar animations. They're kind of funny. So anyway, you can see the his dialogue is kind of getting cut off by the tree, but whatever. Let's just attack him one more time. And this should finish him off. As you can see, his HP right there. There we go. He's dead. Like I said, I've made minor improvements to the cog battle system since my last video on it, but not that much, because, like I said, I'm only one person, and I'm focusing on other things than, you know, making all these tiny little adjustments to it. So let's click OK. Let's exit the battle. And look, there's Tutorial Tom behind a large sort of hot air balloon. Let's talk to him. Nice work. So you must already be familiar with fighting the cogs. I'm still wondering what he was doing out here. Cogs don't fool around. If they're doing something, there is a reason behind it. Anyway, we should probably be going now just in case reinforcements arrive. Remember when I told you I have a quick method to get back in downtown Toontown? Well, here it is, my hot air balloon. That's right, I'll let you take it home. All you gotta do is hop right in, then use WASD to move it around. To keep going, collect the floating helium jelly beans that escaped from Looney Labs and avoid clouds. Don't worry, I gotta stay here and wait for more tunes. It is my job after all. I'll just call up a friend to fly back to me. Goodbye, see you soon. So anyway, that's right, you actually get to fly this hot air balloon. I want to add like an animation for when you hop into it and it shows it kind of taking off. But right now, when you hop into it, there's no animation. It just loads you directly into the flying minigame, which will take you back to Toontropolis if you beat it, or if you lose it. But if you do lose it, you actually lose money. You'll see when we hop in. So let's go. Okay, so here we are in the hot air balloon scene. Our tune is in the hot air balloon, as you can see, and we are in full control of it as we fly on our way back to Toontropolis, which is where we will start after the hot air balloon. So the goal is to avoid the dark storm clouds, as you can see they're everywhere, while in the air current or whatever, and collect the blue jelly beans, because they're good. We like jelly beans. They, you know, part of the idea is to help give you enough money to buy your first couple of gags without necessarily having to ride the trolley, so you can just kind of, or not ride the trolley, rather, which is, yeah. Anyway, that is actually what it looks like when you crash in the minigame, because of course, you know, I was going to show that anyway, but I wasn't really paying attention, I was talking, so. Anyway, that's what it looks like when you crash. Okay, so let's do that one more time over, and this time we won't crash. Alright. Let's see. Let's actually do this right. So anyway, you can see the distance to playground. It's about 60 seconds long, this minigame. Just very simple, avoiding the clouds and collecting the jelly beans. Kind of like a slower version of the rocket minigame to get to the cog planet. You know, to help train you for when you're going to be using it more often. Of course, you're not just going to be flying the hot air balloon in this scene. You're probably going to be doing it again afterwards, I believe. I haven't found any usages for it yet, but yeah, I'm gonna utilize it, because I went through the work not just to use it once, but I, you know, want to make good use of it. So anyway, we're about to get to the playground. You might have noticed when you do die, you actually lose 45 jelly beans, so that's a reason not to die. Or rather, crash. And it looks like we're about to get back. And we won. So, yeah, we collected 10 jelly beans. I want to add, like, maybe, like, a dance effect and have, like, a little cutscene where it shows you, like, landing into Toontropolis. But I haven't done that yet. I just got, like, the very bare bones. So anyway, let's click OK, accept our reward, and head back to Toontropolis. And now we're in Toontropolis. Of course, like I said, we just kind of spawn around the center of it. When I do actually, you know, work on this more, you will be seeing, you know, somewhere around here, I'm going to have, like, an area where the hot air balloon is. Just, like, around over here, you can see there is a rocket, actually, in action. If we just look right over here, back here, you can see the rocket, you know. So there will be a hot air balloon around here, just like the rocket, so that'll be one of your 2 methods of long-distance travel. Otherwise, there'll be tunnels and whatnot that you can use. Anyway, here we are, Toontropolis. Also now, I might as well just show this. You can actually look up by pressing tab, so I guess that's a nice feature that I added. At some point I may add a free look camera, but just one of the little things that I've added since the last video, which I think is nice. I wanted to lerp, you know, linearly interpolate between the 2 points, but I just, you know, it wasn't working at first, so I just decided to make it flicker between the 2 positions. So, well, at least it works. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the, or rather are in the state of enjoying my current progress on the game. I want to get it out as soon as possible, and also I thought I'd say that, I don't know if I've said this already, but technically this is also Toontown Mobile that you're seeing, because I've decided to merge Downtown Toontown and Toontown Mobile together. So at some point I'm going to make a build of this that looks a little uglier, more optimized for your mobile device, so you'll be able to play this on your phone at some point, but at the moment I'm focusing on you know, desktop builds like Windows and Mac. At some point, I also would like to make a virtual reality build for this. I don't know, it's all just kind of speculation at the moment, but I think that would also be cool. So anyway, I digress. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.